What's going on, peeps, members, subscribers, everyone? It's been a while, man. I decided to kind of take a long break off of YouTube, making videos and all that stuff. But I was very active for members in our app and Telegram. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a while, and as you probably guys understood so far, this is more of a fun for me. So I'm not really interested in to be in the face of media or all these traders left and right doing all kind of marketing schemes or you know um, putting videos out there. Some of them are very helpful. I mean, I'm not saying that everyone's are trash, but there are trash in their more misinformation than really good information. So yeah, but this time of the year, at the end of the year, I decided to do this Christmas New Year special, just kind of a step back, step in to the world of YouTube and our weekly watch list thing, and just record another video and just put it out there, help you guys, hopefully be helpful. And same as always, nothing has changed except maybe a few little things in our operation. We launch our app, as you probably know. Now we have our app. You can join us and get this into your downloaded in your phone, um, iPhone, on Android. It works perfectly. It's an AI algo that I've been crafted for a very long time with a really good developer that I'm partnered with. It's amazing, and I definitely want you guys to be on top of this. If you haven't visited our website, feel free to do so because there's a lot of things to see on our website and see our application. So it's mobile friendly, something that I haven't seen anyone really being able to pull it, but we did so far, and it's still a long journey, and we're still improving a lot of things. So hope that you guys join us, download this, and give us a feedback as we improving this and getting it better and add more features and add more new things to it. Uh, like I said, this is a small cap special app. So if you are into small cap trading, as some of our members are, some of them are still trading between larger cap and smaller cap. This is the platform that you need to use and have. A GIF that I really like. I don't know. It just sounds. It looks funny. It feels like that moment that you have nothing else to trade, or just sit around and the momentum is gone and just try not to leave your desk. It's a little unhealthy. But as you guys seen, our live trading for members only. It's going to happen tomorrow at pre-market, 9:15, 6:15 Pacific time, 9:15 Eastern time, and 8:15 Central time. So that is going to be the pre-market prep, and to the open, I'm going to do a live trading like I used to do. So if you're interested to get access to the link, join our service and our trading, so you get access to that. Aside from that, I want to keep everything short. I know probably this will be a little bit longer, but let's jump into our weekly watch list. So this month has been overall very active before uh, New Year, and we have seen many quantum computing stocks. A lot of things happened in the past month or so after Google Vilo chip came out, and lots of other sympathy of this whole quantum computing era, and a trend just took a place, and that is, you know, a lot of tickers like QBTS or GTI, QBT, LES, which is one of those choppy one for a lot of shorts, and it has been very active, very resilient um, to uh, crashing, or very strong um, support at their open and overall in multi days performance that they have been had. And as an example, LAES, I cannot even say the word. LAES has been on the watch and has been in our radar and our scanner caught it a few times. Lots of trades happen, lots of volume has been indicated. It's just that, one stock that has been choppy if you decided to short, because still in the doesn't really show much of a weakness. Relatively a more interesting stock compared to other peers like QBS, QBT, all those other garbages. But the difference between LAES that is very questionable is, it's not really that questionable. All of them are in the same sector, sort of. But LAES is a semiconductor post quantum technology hardware and a software product, whereas QBT, the main one, and RGTI RGTI has been a lot stronger than QBT in terms of their short interest, and their float. But QBT has over 12.9% short interest. RGTI has, I think, 14%, and a float of 200 million. So it's a relatively higher mid float, but oh my god, this thing trades like a honey. Sometimes, and sometimes it's really momentum gets to it, and the spread gets a little higher. But yeah, this one is a operated quantum computer over the cloud since 2017. Serves a global enterprise, government, and search client through its Rigetti quantum cloud service platform. And you know, they all have a relation to quantum computing, the trend, the whole vibe of what is the value that this company is giving to investors. Um, and that is basically nothing. Then our RGTI, QBT, and QBQ, I mean, all these basket all combined together, because they relatively move together. And IONQ, actually, this is a big one. We don't really necessarily work with this on our trading side, but this is a good one to keep on watch when you're trading these RGTI, and all of them basically. IONQI is a good indicator to look at. They're the same. Basically, it sells access to quantum computer with 11 qubits. The company makes access to its quantum computer through cloud performance, such as Amazon Web Services, AWS. and Microsoft Azure Quantum and Google Cloud. So, I mean, there's a lot of uncertainty around this. Which one is really a good company, which one bringing so much value, which one is not. But as far as like our GTI or a smaller cap goes, these companies have relatively less R&D expenses, and keep that in mind for quantum computing. The main component and the main I guess the elements that is really matter is their R&D spending, because it's all about research, and we have not yet achieved something extraordinary. I mean, Google came out with Vilo. That is extraordinary thing that they have been working for years and years. But that is Google. You expect that from Google, and on the side, these little things they want to take a piece out of it and just make profit. Because obviously they don't have the same vision as Google does and the mission that as Google does. They're more profit-driven companies. Their management's looking for money goes to their pocket rather than mission accomplished or something that will be unique. Obviously, that's not 100% of the case, but as I experience with 99% of these smaller cap one, they end up going nowhere. So you have to be cautious. They always have offering in place, and they want to raise money. They want to dilute more shares. That's basically what they're doing for years. And this is something that to keep that in mind when you're trading these tickers and when the trend is still hot. So RGTI, yeah, and these companies, they have, I think they only have like between 10 to 20 million spent on R&D research, so they don't really have a product that makes them really unique. So it's just price action, follow along the Google, and same as LAES. But at the momentum, if the momentum is still live, you can trade this because there's lots of volume, decent volume coming left and right. So if you can trade this on a both side, but with the right execution, you're on a good track. But be cautious. These things are squeezable, choppy. LAES is a good example of that. I traded less on the short side of it, but every time I traded on the short, it was relatively good. Except last week I wanted to short this for the crack of, I think it was for a crack of 879 or something. Then it went back up to 910, so I caught it, but jump back into it on the long side, but it didn't really go much. So yeah, that was not a trade that I would be interested on the both side, but it's something to keep that in mind. Let's keep these things short, as I mentioned. Next one we have DRCT, which is actually the first one. So this is a marketing company. They absolute pump and dump, nothing in there. They had this hot festival, December 23. Lots of volume spikes in. DRCT is a 3 million floater. Not much of a interesting PRs or any news, but yeah, $2 stock so far. Great short at the $6 range, and massive pullback to that 250, 230. So I'm looking to see the dead cat bounce over the 3 if any volume comes into $2 range. $2 million 2 million range. So that would be kind of where I'm looking at. And CREV, it's another one still on the front side of the move. Stock went from 3 to 11 and still kept that, $7 to $8 range. Pretty solid. The support is still strong, and but volume faded, so we don't see much of an activity here unless we see a really good push towards that 3 to 4 million again volume, and then we can expect that 9 or 10, sorry 10, actually 10 and 20, 10 and 10 20 breaks. This can really easily get back above where it was on a daily. We still have that $12 range, and expectation to that 14 would be probably a little bumpy, but definitely doable if it gets to that 4 million volume. I mean, it's a 1.8 million float. But keep that in mind. They don't have any interesting offering ability, but zero cash available in the company. So garbage as always. Yeah. So that's it for our weekly watch list. It's a new year weekly. The week. We're going to have a fresh new year. And on Wednesday it's going to be. This is a time that you recollect, you sit down and make those good decisions for yourself. If you make mistakes, if you made bad trades and all that, sit back, go over some of those time that you did good job, and then try better for the new year. For all those bad trades that you had, don't really feel for it. Just keep going, move forward with the discipline and the right plan and the right strategy. So don't let really some of these egos that goes above and beyond your emotion get to you and harm you in any way. So yeah, be smart. The month is still by next month, by the next year, basically, we're probably going to have the similar situation with quantum, but it's unclear. Still strong sector, so keep that in mind. Opportunities still exist. If this opportunity missed, don't worry. There's tons of other opportunity comes along. So that's the beauty of trading. So keep that in mind, and start fresh if you have if you struggle. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna keep it short. Hope it was short, and I wish you guys the best New Year holiday and enjoy the best out of life. So don't forget, we're gonna have a live trading session with members only tomorrow. So if you're interested, you can just also DM on Instagram, Twitter, X, or email us at support@symbolalerts.com, and then get the rest out of it. Anyway, take care, team and viewers, and hope you enjoy this weekly watch list, free weekly watch list. So, yeah, peace out.